Okay, welcome back. This is Tech Minds. My name is David Koku Sanderson. Today we are going to discuss a very wonderful topic. That topic is known as who is a technician. As we all know that we discussed previously, we discussed who is an installer. Today we are discussing who is a technician. A lot of people are demanding when is it coming. Here it is. Now, who is a technician? So we are going to take it slowly and maybe I dive into it. Follow me. Don't go anywhere. Just grab a drink and we will go to go. Now, who is a technician? Now, a technician is a skilled professional who provides technical support, troubleshooting, and maintenance for hardware and software. Now, a technician is somebody whose skills is a bit higher than an installer, and a technician can provide you with technical support. A technician can tell you things that goes into what he or she is doing, and a technician can troubleshoot. A technician can get into the problem, to the root of the problem, get the problem, and find a solution that will solve that problem once and for all. So technician works in both fields, because in this field we work with hardware and we work with software. So technician can go deep into these two, being able to uproot the best out of them and provide very wonderful skills. Technicians are often responsible for installing, for configuring, and repairing equipment, systems, ensuring smooth operation and implementing security measures. So you see, a technician go beyond that. A technician can provide you with security system that will make your system that you are implementing be in a good, secure, and state way. Technician has a state of quality of degree. I want us to mark that word. A state of quality of degree. I happen to learn this from one of my master. He told me, if you must be known, there must be a quality of degree of knowledge and understanding that you must have about something that will make people know that you have what it takes to be able to create a certain system for their problem. So the quality of degree of awareness, the quality of degree of awareness of the domain in which you are will bring people to you as a technician, will bring clients to you as at the awareness rate. Awareness, the key word. Someone who has knowledge, equipped, skilled, and trained in the technical process. That's a technician. A technician is someone who has knowledge, equipped, skilled, and trained in technical process of executing tasks to accomplish body system. The body system that we are talking about is infrastructure system of a certain project. Projects is like you are building system. So the entire thing, after you are done, we call it a body of system. So technician knows how that body of system must come to be. And if there is a problem, with that body of system, the technician knows where, what, and then when to provide that particular solution. Now, technician knows all the ins and outs, which simply means technician knows the technicality of a body of system or a system or a project. So technicians, they get into the technicality of the real project. So technician can tell you, okay, this particular problem, let's take a technician of a car, auto technician. Auto technician, when you go to them, they can listen to the sound of the car, being able to tell you this is injectors, this it will be the carburetor, it will be the timing belt, this is coming from the engine, this is your brake that is not good. They can even tell you that no, this car, if you use it today, it will take you to where you are going, but it will not bring you back. And try it and see. It will take you to the place and it will not bring you back. Yes. So the technician can tell you the technicalities. So they know that these and these, when it comes together, they can do this. That and that, when they join together, they can do this. If you bring this together and it didn't do this, that means there's a problem with this. If it is giving this sound, that means that the left has problem or the right has problem. So those are the technicalities. And the technicalities also is about how to approach the body system to be able to bring it to life. Those are technicians' work. Where those technicalities of a specific process to get something done. Like I said, they come up with the know-how, the in and the out, the technicalities to be able to get those things done. Seriously, technicians, wow, I admire them a lot. Now, somebody will say, okay, technicians, do we also have varieties of technicians, different type of technicians? Yes, we do. Let's get to that. There are technicians in every field, like I just said earlier on. In common, the job of a technician is to investigate. Let's mark that word. Investigate and apply a fix to any technical glitches that has been reported. You get it? They have the know-how to be able to investigate when there is a problem. They have the know-how also to investigate into a new project, being able to know that, okay, this project, if you do it this way, it will be much better than if you do it this way. Yes, at the point of here, I think we have to change the system here so that we can have a very good way of the system. It happens a lot in network engineering. It happens a lot, especially when it comes to infrastructure aspect, the cabling infrastructure. A lot. It happens in the software, it happens in hardware, it happens in every field. Okay, it happens in every field. What are the various technicians that we have? We have a pharmacy technician, we have engineering technicians, we have radiologic technicians, we have electronics technicians, we have healthcare technicians, laboratory technician, computer repair technician, network technician, aerospace technician, automotive technicians, hardware technicians, software technicians, science technician. The list go on. Do me a favor, in the comment below, let's see Let's see the comment below. I want you to mention the field in which you are or that you know and the name that correspond to their technician and their workforce. Let's have it down there, whoever you are and the field in which you are. Let's see in the comments how your technicians are called in your field and the name of the field. Working as a technician, yes, as a technician, that are relevant for various industries. Technicians are relevant for various industries, from IT and healthcare to manufacturing and automotive. No matter where you are, so far as you are in a technician in that field, definitely a time may come you investigate. Before you do something, there must be an investigation. There must be a thorough brain work on what you wanted to do. It happens a lot of time. Sometimes when we meet in an office and then brainstorming about a project, wow, before you see that brains are coming, you see ideas coming, you see people bringing out ideas that you look at them and say, wow. They ensure that the system or machine they oversee. You see, they ensure that the system, the machine, the technicians oversees work efficiently and resolve any issues. You get it? So the technicians must make sure that the machines that he oversees, the system that he oversees, the domain in which he or she is, everything over there is working perfectly for the reason that those things are there. And if in case there is any problem, they solve it. I know one guy working for one of the company. The guy came to work one day with his own toolbox. He has everything in it. He said, boss, I just want to be ready anytime they call me. Because sometimes when he started, sometimes when they call him, he has to go look at the problem. They are into production, When they call, he has to go see the problem, come back before he come and take his tools. And then he himself sat down and realized that no, I must be ready at any time they call me. So he came to work one day with his own toolbox. He has everything needs. He has his screwdriver, his plier, his tape, everything, his bolt and nuts, screws, wall plugs, drilling, everything that is needed for him. So anytime there is a red flag and he realized that that's his call of duty, he just grabbed his toolbox on the way. So meaning all the time he's on the go. So they ensure that the system or machines they oversee work efficiently and resolve any issues. Very fantastic. Now, what are those things that prone them into that system? Understanding essential mechanical, electrical, and software data of system. You see, so technicians, they must understand essential mechanical. When we say mechanical, we all understand. Mechanical is, how the hard part of the thing is working. Now, electrical, the power that comes and makes the things moves. And software, the brain aspect of it, the one that you don't see, but they makes the things have that kind of movement. That's the software aspect. Through the processor, they does all that. So they must understand all these categories and angles one by one. They must also do what? Diagnosing problem. Technician, they do diagnose us. They don't have head. Sometimes you go to sites, the client will call you and give you the report or the problem or the issue, and then you just see them get there. What they say is what they'll get there and say, okay, so when did you start? Okay, so what did you do before the problem start? Okay, so when the problem starts, what did you do? Did you touch this? Did you do this? Did you do that? What they are trying to do, they are trying to brainstorm to see one, what caused the problem? When is that happening? And then they wanted to find out how. So, because when you ask the machine cannot talk back to you. You have to use the technical know-how, the technicalities, the ins and outs of your skills to be able to get the problem out of the machine and get the solution in. I love that term. Maintenance and repair. Yes, technicians, they are good in that as well. Inspection, that's also one key of technician. Inspection. You will do inspection a lot. You will do inspection a lot. You do inspection very seriously. System upgrade. Yeah, that's the time the technician will sit down and say, no, this particular system, this particular machine, we've used it for almost 15 years. Now we need to upgrade it. We need to replace it with a new one so that we can have a faster and quicker production, so that anytime we are working, there will not be much breakdown, because this one have worked for a very long time and have even used its system and manufacturing time of execution. Because sometimes when the manufacturer manufacture a machine or they design a system, they will tell you, they will tell you this can take you up to 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. So they also look at that. Technicians also look at that to make sure that the system is working in the range of the manufacturer design. So that sometimes we give the range, we can give a year or two, but before that, we start informing stakeholders about the machine, that this machine has done its time. We should start making arrangement of purchasing new one. Then as time goes on, they come to conclusion that it must be changed. Yes, that's technician for you. Now, average technician salary. Well, let's see the average technician salary. This salary is not the complete set, but this is average. Remember, this is average. This is not a non-do. What I mean is that it's not something that is fixed. That's my own a non-do. It doesn't mean that something that is fixed. This is average. Okay, this is average. So now, the average technician salary is 11,525 Ghana cedis per annum. Now, which is about $748. Yes, $748 in Ghana. I'm talking about in Ghana. Yes, in Ghana. Now, technicians typically earn between 2,546 Ghana cedis and 7,525 Ghana cedis per month. Now, these two figures didn't mean that this is why you're supposed to be paid. No, no. I will explain further as we move on. Factors affecting technician salaries. Good. Experience, experience, experience also factor into your salary as well. Now, let's see. Entry level technicians typically earn lower salary, yes, than those with more experience. If you have experience, you realize that your salary will be different from the one that is in entry level. So, entry level, if they are paying you 2,546 a month, that means you are entry level. Yes. So as you grow in the field, you realize that as time goes on, your salary starts increasing bit by bit. Start increasing bit by bit. Location. Now, what do I mean by location? Salary can vary significantly based on location, with metropolitan area often offering higher pay. So let me break this one down a little bit. Somebody who is in Accra and somebody who is in Takwa. Okay, in Accra, the one that is in Accra is not working in mining field, but in Takwa, you are working in mining field. So somebody working in mining field and somebody who is working in electrical engineering in Accra, their salary will not be the same, And Takwa also, the cost of living in Takwa also is a bit high, a bit high than the cost of living in Accra because of the mining sector there. So your salary definitely, but somebody who is living in Accra or Kumasi may be living well after receiving their monthly salary than you who is living in Takwa, because at your end, your rent, water bill, and utilities and all those things may go high, but somebody in Accra may pay high, but not as you are going to pay. So you realize that you are getting more money than the person in Accra, but the person in Accra or Kumasi is still finding ways to be able to live to their means, So that's why I mean that location. Now, industry, like I just illustrated them, they are of different industry. So definitely their salary is not going to be the same. Education and skills, yes. Sometimes, especially industries, definitely they goes into, okay, what is your education level, your skills. They look at all that before they decide how much you can be paid, and even increment of pay also. But the moment you are working with them for some time and you build the system of work, and they have that trust in you and know that you are good in your field, as we discussed earlier, the degree of quality of awareness in the field, they know that even if they add 2,000 Ghana cedis to your salary, they are not losing. Cost of living, like I said earlier on, Takwa, Accra, Kumasi, the cost of living in these three cities is different altogether. Okay, specific example of technician role and salary. Now, electrical engineering technicians, may take 2,546 Ghana cedis to 7,525 per month in Ghana. But now let's go to US. Maintenance technicians in US may take $26 to $30 per hour in the United States. Or in United Kingdom, they can be paid 15 pounds per hour, or 50 pounds per hour, or 60 pounds per hour, or 35 pounds per hour. So you see, your geographical location also affects your salary as well. Technician education and skills. Most times, when I reach areas like this, I don't normally want to hit hard on education system because it makes those who didn't further in education to some level, they feel like, okay, because me I don't have this. No, in our previous video I mentioned it. Be good in your field. Be good in your field. And as you are good in your field, find means to uplift your education system. Then you will be known in the industry. Education typically involve vocational training programs. Okay, so vocational training program is very also important. Associate degrees or certification, while skills encompass problem solving. See, I mentioned earlier on, be good in your field, be problem solving person, being able to come up with solutions of the future. Okay, solution that when the people look at it, they realize that, okay, this solution will solve our problem into the future. They will definitely pay you for that. Design it well, make it count, and present it. They will definitely. Communication and technical proficiency in a specific field. You see, so the field in which you are, make sure you are good in it. You find the best way that you can do something, the best way that you are good in presenting it, in solving it, in creating out of the mess, a good unit must come out of it. You will be paid for it. Trust me, you will be paid for it. Okay. So technical training, vocational schools, technical college and community colleges offer programs that provide practical skills and knowledge in specific technical fields. We have a lot of technical schools. Now they are even called technical university. A lot, the whole technical university, Accra Technical University, Kumasi Technical University, and we have even NAST, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. We have a lot. We have some in northern region, central region, western region. We have a lot. So wherever you find yourself, you can push yourself into those domains and acquire the knowledge. It will definitely lift you up to the industry. Industry recognized certifications demonstrate specialized knowledge and skills in a particular area, such as automotive, IT, construction, you all know. So in this field also, yes, they demand a lot. You must present a certification. I think even after the certification, there is a license that you have to go for, especially those who deal in the field of surveying, construction, IT, our field, and automotive, and all this field. Definitely, they definitely ask for your license. Is technology as time goes on. In every industry there are new things that comes in, so they want you to come back to the table and learn into it. You may know it, but the petty new things that comes, you have to learn it and how to apply it, so that in your field your working process will be faster. Yes. Continuing education also is very important. Staying up to date with industry advancements through workshops, conferences, and professional development opportunities is crucial for continuous learning. I like this a lot. That's why anytime I heard that there's a certain workshop, expo somewhere about the industry in which I am, even if it's not the industry in which I play my role, but it has some link with the industry in which I am, I go. I find some little time to go and see what is going on. You know, whether they are doing for construction material, whether they are doing for security aspect, whether they are doing for whatever that has its math linked into our industry. I find time to go. Even if it is 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, 35 minutes, I spend it there to be able to see the new things that are in that domain that are also coming, because the moment they are there, they will definitely merge with our industry. So I want to know what it is, how it's been done, the name for it, the little that I can learn about it, so that you when you face such new products, you know that, oh, okay, this is something that I've seen before. I know some few little things about it. I can you can discern the way to go about it to be able to make it work with your industry. So it's very important. It's very important. Very, 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 very important. Okay, technical skill. These are the specialized knowledge and ability needed to perform specific tasks in a particular field, such as using tools, equipment, and software. Problem solving skills. You see, I want us to understand this. A technician, you must have these few things. You must have what we call problem solving skills. You must have that skill that you use to solve problem. Technicians don't run away from problem. When problem comes, they face it. You understand? Technicians are like soldiers. They face it. They don't run away from it. They face the problem. If they don't fix it today, they will go rest, ponder over it, think through, brainstorm around it, find the necessary books, research, and find ways to solve the problem. And not only solve it, but even improve upon it so that that problem will not come again. That's a technician for you. Now, the ability to diagnose and troubleshoot technical issues and find effective solutions is essential for technicians. So if you are a technician, ability to be able to diagnose, troubleshoot, find ways and means to give it the best of solution is what a technician. That's who you are. Oh yeah. As a technician, that's who you are. Ability to find the problem that is there, the issue that is causing the problem, the root of the problem, and being able to uproot it and prepare the ground for good things to grow, so that the smoothing of the system can go, the smoothing of the machine can go, is who you are as a technician. Let's look at other skills also, communication skills. Over here, your communication skills must be deep. Yeah, over here they can assign you that, okay, when you go, explain to the client what it is. So at that time, the company knows that he's going to nail it, because they know you have the power of communication. You know how to put the entire thing on the table for the client to see and know, and being able to see clear what the problem is and the solution that you are providing. So the company will just say, okay, go ahead, explain it to them, and then when you are done, you let us know. That's good. Now, effective communication with client, colleagues and supervisors is vital for relaying information and working collaboratively. This is very important. The way you relate with client, the way we relate with colleagues, the way we relate with your supervisor, the way we relate with others that you are working with is also very important as a technician. Very, 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 very important. Very, 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 very important. Don't be rude on site. No. Even when you meet a client, difficult client, there are ways. Okay. We have time and do video about how to deal with client, how to communicate with client. That's the reason why you need to subscribe and stick to this particular channel, because we have a lot to share with you. Customer service skills. Many technicians will require interacting with customers, providing clear instructions, and addressing their needs. Now, this one means that, okay, after installation, after setting up and on and everything, okay, you need to explain to the customer, okay, we are done. Now you explain and train the customer about the product, about the machine, about the software, about whatever you've done, how to use it, what to do, what not to do, how to put it on, how to put it off. If this happened, what to do and who to call. And if this is not working the way it's supposed to work, what to do, who to call. If it is not going this way, how to handle it. If it's going that way, how to handle it. So that when you do all this and still the problem persists, then reach out. So here is where you do all this communication, customer service skills. Now, people think this is for only those who do sales. No. You, the technician, also, you need to have customer skills as well. You need to have it. Yes, you need to have it. Because technicians sometimes become salespeople as well. And technicians also explain what goes into sales also as well. So not only the salespeople that need this, technician, you also need this. Great. Okay. Now, soft skills. Soft skills, what does that mean? Other important skills include attention to detail. You see over here, attention to detail comes again. Time management, teamwork, adaptability, and positive attitude. Now, let me get into adaptability. Adaptability, what it means? It means from your office to the site, you were not in a good mood. You get to site and then things turn red flag. Now, at that time, automatically, you will not apply the mood that you are having from the office. No, you change your perspectives of mood at that time. You take your time, you relax. Before you talk, you think about your words. Because when words come out of you, you cannot hold it back. So you need to think through before you talk to the client. Because the client may be saying something that is not in the domain of your work, or that is contrary to what you are there for. You have to take time, relax, and know how to utter your words so that your words will not be used against you. Thank you. The qualities of a technician. Let's look at it. Now, a good technician possesses a blend of technical expertise. Okay, a blend of technical expertise that nobody can teach you, but as you are in the field, it becomes part of you. It germinates in you as you are in the field, because the field itself molds you to become the mature person that you are now. Because when you look back, you realize that, hey, some years ago, I was battling with this thing, but now it looks like I just look at it and know what to do. Yes, that's how the field is, the industry is. So as you are in, building yourself bit by bit, it germinates in you, and then it roots, gives you that confidence to be able to provide the technical expertise, and then problem solving skills and soft skill, like we discussed. So as time goes on, you realize that you begin to grow such a things in use. Let's look at them: problem solving, technical, communication skill, time management, adaptability, empathetic, team player, safety, awareness, detail oriented, self discipline, patience, interpersonal skills, diagnostic skills. This all explain themselves. This all explain. So as time goes on, all these, they begin to come one by one. They begin to come one by one. They begin to come one by one. Before you realize, you are implementing them, you are deploying them unknowingly, unconsciously. You are building it. Before you know, unconsciously also, you are just deploying it. So one day, consciously, you come to the, hey, wow, oh yeah, I'm growing. So that's how technicians also grow themselves in the industry. All right, career opportunities as a technician. Yes, as technician in Ghana, there are numerous growth opportunities to work full or part-time. Yes, it's everywhere. You can work full-time with the company. Okay. You can also work part-time with a company. Full-time is that, okay, they fully employ you. Okay, so you work with them 24/7. You go to work at a certain time and you close at a certain time. You have your schedule and your time that you handle things, and then you are there. Okay. Part-time, they only call you when they need more hand, or they want to, subcontract certain angle of work for you to handle, so that they can also focus on their work. Is also there, and all are welcome. Into manage team and projects. Yes, when you become a technician, as you begin to develop it, they will come to assign you as a team leader, and then they will assign you over a project. That means you are growing. Alternatively, improve your qualification and become a senior technician or an engineer in your field. Yes. This alone is just talking about our next topic that we are going to talk about. So if you get to that before you go that, okay. So all these field, none of them is higher than any, but it's just a tunnel. You begin from somewhere, you get to the middle, and then you go to the end of a certain tunnel, then you continue your journey. Yes, that's how it is. Okay, technician work environment. Is cool. Technician work environment vary widely depending on the specific field, but generally involve a combination of hands-on work. Oh yes, you are going to work with your hands, your energy, your time, your mind, tasks that you will face. Okay, technical task, and sometimes physically demanding condition. Like I said, your energy, your form, you will use it. Technicians may work indoor. Yes, some people work indoor. He's a technician, but when he gets to work, he changes and he gets to the field. The field is just in the workplace. And some of them also works outdoor. Okay, all right. In clean or dirty environment. When you're a technician, whether you work in clean or you work in dirty environment. Sometimes when we go to sites, especially when we are doing cabling infrastructure, man get dirty. You have to cut wall, you have to lay this, you have to lay that, you put this pipe here, you put this pipe there, and then everybody's working bang, 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 before you realize, wow, 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 wow. If somebody doesn't know you, well, the person will not even identify you. So technicians may work indoor or outdoor in clean or dirty environment. Yes. And may be exposed to various hazards. This is where I'm very, very, very conscious of, because we should be very, very, very conscious of our safety. You know it's a construction site, and you know you must wear your boot, you must have your helmet, you must have your goggles, your gloves, your reflector. Okay, you must know the field in which you are and the precaution to take when you are working. Okay, so technician, please, you need to get that. Okay, you need to get that. We will all bring all that in this on this particular channel. Okay, so that we know how safe we can be on sites when we are working. Technicians work schedule. Technician work schedule vary based on the specific job and company. Yes, the specific job and company, but generally involve regular shifts, on-call duties, and time off duties. Yes, it can be a regular shift for you, it can be on-call duties for you, and then it can be time off. Okay, you can be off your time, but when something come up, you will be called, and you have to make sure you present yourself, because you are there to solve problems. Technicians are often assigned to jobs based on their skills. Their skills. So you cannot be electrical engineer and then they will go and put you into you cannot be electrical technician and then they will go and put you into some pharmacy technician area. No, it is based on your skills, your location, and availability. That's the most important. You need to be available. If you are not available, even if they assign the job to you, how are you going to do it? With schedule manage to optimize efficiency and customer satisfaction is very important. It's very important. Our customers always, when we give them satisfaction, they are happy. Okay, they are happy. Let them know what you are going to do. Let them know um, how you are going to do it. Let them know the time, the duration that you are going to use on the project or on the work. And if there is an additional time that you need, let them know again, so that they will know that, oh, okay, you're supposed to finish at 4, but he said due to some one or two things, he's going to elapse into another 2 hours, so that they will be aware that, oh, okay, I'm not going now, or I have to give him an extra 2 hours so that he can work on the job well as we want it. All right. Who are technician colleague? Who are technician colleague? You know, who are technician colleague? Who? Let's get to it. Now, technicians frequently collaborate with various work colleagues depending on their specific field. They often work alongside other technicians, supervisors, engineers, and contractors. In some cases, they may interact with customers. That's where communication skills also comes in, especially in service oriented role. You see, service oriented role. Now, let me give you the juice of this. You see, when you are working with a very big company that they have those departments, it's difficult to build this particular skills. But if you are working with a small company, or if you start your technical skills journey and you're working with a very small company that, service oriented roles, that they don't have all the departments, but they can just call you and assign certain role to you. That's where you develop this thing very fast. But in a bigger environment, they have those ones already. It is by grace, then you meet one or two, and then you'll be able to express yourself in it. But in a smaller environment, it comes in a week, it comes like 2 or 3 times, and you are being asked to explain to a customer. Okay, so at that, you realize that as time goes on, you begin to build this. Communication is very important. Communication is very important. Yes. So with customers, especially in service-oriented role, they may also collaborate with other IT professionals to solve complex issues. Yes, technicians collaborate with either IT professional, engineers, contractors, and so on and so forth. The list move on. Yes, they do. They do. To solve complex issues day in, day out. A lot. Okay, folks. Here we come to the end of today's topic. This is very sensitive topics. We break it down for you. Get it? It is for you. Thank you for your time. Please subscribe and comment down below there what is on your thoughts. You are all welcome. Thank you once again. This is Tech Minds. Is your engineer, David Koku Sanderson. And on this, I said, thumbs up.